Hey there. Sorry for bumping into you like that. More like you just ran straight into me. No, nothing. Don't worry about it. Just talking to myself. Are you okay? I'm good. Let me help you up. I haven't seen you around. Are you the new transfer student that came in today? So you are. Which garden you from? Trabia Garden. Oh, I see. You must be busy then, so I'll leave you to it. See you around. What is it? You want someone to give you information about this place? I see. That makes sense. So let me guess. Is it your first time here and haven't had much time to get a feel for the place and the directions? Is that why you're running 100 miles an hour around the place? Don't worry, it's fine. I can help. Since you're new here, I'll give you the rundown on what happens around here. Ready? First of all, this is Balamb Garden. Obviously, of course, as you know. And like Trabia Garden, this garden has a set list of rules all cadets are to follow. It's the same in all of them. Balamb, Trabia, Galbadia. There's a long list of rules that all people of Garden have to follow. Fortunately, I have it all memorized. You can blame the seed tests for that. Okay. Balamb Garden, rules and regulations. Occupants may not use weapons or magic in the garden, apart from the training center. One may not bring animals into the garden. Loitering, eating in classes, and the library. Violence and sexual abuse is prohibited. Seaboards and similar forms of transportation are also not allowed. Cadets must respect a curfew. Students may not leave their dorms post-curfew unless at the training center or with special permission from garden faculty. Cadets must abstain from purposely injuring fellow cadets while training. Damn Cipher. What's that? Oh, nothing. Moving on. Cadets who break the rules may be reported to SEED or garden faculty. The student-run Disciplinary Committee oversees cadet behavior. SEEDs who break garden rules will be referred to their superior officer and may face demotion or court-martial. Yeah, that is a lot of rules. But just keep to yourself. You should be fine. Now, follow me. I'll walk you around the place, give you a feel of the area. And try to avoid running into people like you did. Seriously. The garden goes in a circular motion, so you'll get the hang of it in no time. Alright, let's keep moving. Here's our first stop. This is the library. We have literature and combat, magic, monsters, you name it. Also, we have general reading for relaxation. If you're into reading, I recommend Weapons Monthly, or Occult Fan if you get a chance to read those. Weapons Monthly is about, well, weapons, and Occult Fan's for people into strange urban legends and the like. Also, lots of people try to get writing from the Timber Maniacs too, so if you like that kind of stuff, grab it quick if you see it. It goes pretty quickly. I think the opening hours are 9 a.m. until the lights are out. All materials are open to the public. You can check out materials at the desk. Right next to that, pigtailed. Yeah, that woman with the pigtails over there. The desk is right beside her. The only main rule of the library is to be quiet at all times. It's pretty common sense if you ask me. Anyways, let's keep moving. This is the training center. There are real monsters running around in the training center, so watch out. I see you have your weapon. What is that thing? Is it some kind of nunchuck? Those are quite difficult to master. Anyways, the training center is open even at night, 24/7. So if you ever need to let off some steam, or get some combat practice for those nunchuck, this is the place to be. Just be careful. The monsters are mostly grats, which are easy foes, but there are a few T-Rexuars in there, which are incredibly strong monsters to face. Do not underestimate any opponent in there, though. Seriously, if you screw up, you could be killed. A simple rule I say for this place is, do not engage in battles beyond your abilities. Fight to win. If you cannot win, don't engage. And that's the training center. Let's keep moving on. Next stop, this is the parking lot. Besides the vans that SEED uses to transport the students on tests and people's everyday driving cars, there's really nothing interesting here. There's just a parking lot. Not a very exciting description. Whatever. Next up. These are the dormitories. This is where the students reside. There are small common rooms to mingle with others if you like. There are both double and single dorms. But just know that SEEDs get priority for single rooms. So, unless you're very lucky and patient, your chances for privacy depend entirely on you and your skill as a student of Balamb Garden. If you want the shortcut, though, to having your own room to yourself, become a SEED. But it's hard work, though. Not gonna lie. Let's keep moving. And coming up next, just round here, this is the cafeteria. The open hours are from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Believe it or not, this is a place where you can eat food. If you need any late night meals, anytime after 9 p.m., order them beforehand so the staff are prepared. Also, a word of warning. If you want the hot dogs, then make sure you're early. They sell like crazy and run out all the time. There's a guy around here with a face tattoo. I think his name is Zell, with an X or a Z. I think it's a Z. There's a kid in here, Zell. He always misses out on the hot dogs, but it's his own damn fault. He never goes early for the hot dogs, and he misses out. Moral of the story is, don't be like Zell. You want hot dogs? Get up early for them. If you're done drooling over the food there, let's keep going. This is the quad. Sometimes special events are held there. The last event was the garden festival, but the girl who ran it before left. But apparently someone's setting up the garden festival this year. Someone new. Is that right? So, it's you. What's that? Can I join the garden festival? Maybe. Anyways, moving on. This is the infirmary. Any injuries or illness can be fixed by Dr. Katawaki. She fixed up my face pretty good after I got this scar. She is nice, but don't be fooled. She will not hesitate to tell you what to do to not stupidly get hurt again if it happens. Even though we use magic in garden, we're all trained to use magic. Dr. Katawaki is just really good at medicine. So if you ever get hurt or you're feeling sick, go see her. Even after the infirmary's closed, if it's an emergency, you can contact her. That about covers it. I'm off to the front gate, so you can walk me there. Any questions? Really? Do I play cards? You mean that silly little triple triad game? I literally just got my first cards a while back there. So if you want to play against me, it'll have to be another time. I mean, in my pocket, I only have a Gizzard, Funguar, Red Bat, Gala, Gesper, Festitalican F, and Caterpillar cards. That's literally the only cards I have. And I picked them up not long ago. I'll hardly be a challenge as I don't know the rules yet. But once I learn them and maybe get more cards, maybe we'll have time to duel. I think that's the phrase you use. I heard that somewhere before. Alright, I'll see you later. Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot to mention. A serious word of warning. If you see a group of free around here, a really huge dark-skinned guy, or a fierce-looking woman with an eye patch, or a guy with a scar on his face and a gun blade just like mine, steer clear of them if you can. That's the Disciplinary Committee. Cipher, Raijin, and Fujin. They are supposed to be making sure students abide by the rules, but they just use it as an excuse to harass anybody they feel like. Bullies, really. Fujin is the one with the eye patch, and the gaze that's as cold as Shiva's diamond dust. Really, she shouldn't bother you on her own. She never really talks to anyone, and if she does it in single phrases. Like anger, joy, frustration. Seriously, she talks like that. But you're pretty safe with her. She won't approach you at all. Unless Cipher tells her that you're some kind of problem. Just avoid her and leave her with Raijin. I swear, his leg is going to fall off with the amount of times Fujin has kicked it for screwing up something. So Fujin's the quiet one, but Raijin is the huge guy. He's actually pretty friendly, and a lot of people seem to actually like him. But don't let that fool you. He is tight with Cipher. And the same rules apply as with Fujin. If Cipher says you're a problem, he will start his crap with you. So don't let him, and avoid him when you can. Oh, and unless you spot some kind of strange bugs around the garden. Apparently he's a huge fan of them. He's been renting out books on insects for a while now. Then there's the self-declared leader, Cipher. He's hot-blooded. He loves to fight. And he's constantly antagonizing people around Garden, student and teacher alike. The truth is, most people are sick of him. But they can't do much back, as technically he is doing his job as a member of the Disciplinary Committee leader. And added into that fact, he is legitimately one of the most powerful students in Balamb Garden. He's the only other student beside myself to use a gunblade, and let me assure you, it's not an easy weapon to master. Not only is he good with a gunblade, he's exceptional, and he is skilled at using it, and he's all too keen to. The reason I have this scar on my face is from just a training session with him. He's reckless. I had to give him a scar like this in return. That's the kind of guy he is. He's dangerous. Talented, but dangerous. Sad thing is, Cipher has skill, but his attitude is what's going to cost him in the long run. He'll never be a seed with that kind of temper. Tell you something. If he ever harasses you, tell him this for me. Cipher, go talk to a wall. He hates it when I tell him that. Best advice, avoid the three of them, especially him at all costs. Well, we're at the front gate now. Thanks for walking me. That about covers it, but I have to get moving now. I have my own seed exam coming up. I have to meet Instructor Treep at the gate to go to the fire cavern. Apparently I'm supposed to fight some kind of guardian force for the seed test. It'll be tough, but I'll manage. I've junctioned my own guardian forces. Good luck to you in Balamb Garden. Huh? What's my name? The name's Squall. Squall Leonhardt. Nice to meet you. Take care of yourself. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.